Hey everybody, I have great news. I finally got my Walking Dead RPG Kickstarter physical stuff in the mail. So I was going to do just a quick little unboxing video. All I've done is kind of cut the box open. I haven't gotten any of this stuff out yet, so I wanted to just take it out and figured we'd go through it together. I'm super excited. I love the Walking Dead RPG. I've been doing an ongoing campaign, if you're watching that, over on Omega Ohm's channel. I've done a little bit on my channel as well, but this is the first time I'm actually going to get my hands on some of the physical stuff, so I should have some books in here. And I got the DM screen, so let's just take a look. So I'm just going to start getting some of this stuff out. See what the first thing we come to is. Let's see. Oh, you gotta love the bubble wrap. All right, I think this is going to be my DM screen and the main book. Let's see. Now, I didn't get the special edition book just because I actually liked the normal one the better. So, here's the DM screen. Let me hold it up the right way. It might be easier to see. Oh my god. I'm going to crack this open in just a second. But, yeah, so this is the Game Master screen. This is one of the things I was looking the most forward to. There are a lot of tables in this game, so it's really helpful to have kind of a screen. Right now I've been kind of doing my own thing. And then here we've got the role-playing core rulebook. So as you can see, it's not too thick of a rulebook. This is kind of a rules-light system, so it's not really too bad. Oh, look at this. Oh, I guess this is one of the prints that you get with the Kickstarter. So... see, and this is the cover, and this I just really liked the cover. With the special edition Kickstarter, I think it was like a red with like a hand, and it was like don't dead open inside or whatever. But yeah, oh man, this is so nice, so nice. You've got your map here of northern Georgia here, northeast Georgia, excuse me. And then, you know, inside the contents, you know, I've seen pretty well with the PDF, but it's nice to actually have this in my hand. Probably a little bit easier to reference in some of these situations. It's so nice. It's so nice. See, but this is what I was talking about. Look at one of these tables. I'm hoping that these tables are in the Dungeon Master screen or the Game Master screen. So let's actually take this open. Take a look. Oh, you get to see this live, so you get to see how much I struggle with actually taking off this this plastic. It's always my kryptonite. Uh-oh. I got it. I got it. Alright, so let's unfold this, see what it looks like. Okay, so 3 panels. Here's the full view of it. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. And yes, thank God, the other side is pretty much nothing but tables. See, and which is important because of all the games I've played, this one seems to be the most table heavy, in which you actually need to reference tables quite a lot. So you've got your weapons, your ranged weapons, messing up, threat levels. This is essentially the cheat sheet I've been using, but in DM screen format. So, and you know, look, it's not that tall. So if I put it here, I mean, you can't even really see it on the, can't really see it on the screen because it's kind of a shorter DM screen. It's shorter than some of the D&D ones that I've been playing with. But oh, if that doesn't just help set the mood, I don't know what does. So let's see, what else do we have in this box? Let's see. More bubble wrap. That's always my favorite. Oh, this has got some stuff in it. So I'm guessing this is the starter set. Oh, look. My favorite thing, more plastic. So yeah, so this is the Walking Dead role-playing starter set. So let's just crack this open and see what's inside it. Oh, God, I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna have to get an actual like physical game going. So I think I've got dice in here. I can see what those look like. This was a little bit easier than the DM screen. And yes, I'm just totally making a mess by throwing the trash on the floor. I'll pick that up later. All right, let's take a look at what we've got in here. If I can actually open this box too. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, let's take a look. So 2 sets of dice, which we would expect because, you know, you need the stress die and you need your normal die. The normal die have, you know, the numbers, except for the 6, they've got their little, you know, success symbol. Now, this is nice. This is the stress die. So on your 6, you're still going to have the stress symbol, right? But on the 1, you've got this nice hand when you roll a walker. So, very nice. Not on the normal die, of course, because you can't roll a walker on non-stress die. And it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of each. 10 of each, so perfect. Let's see what this is. We've got a threat meter. So we can just kind of... Oh, and look at this. It even comes with like a little thing, so we can turn it into like a little spinner. So we can just kind of keep the threat meter so you can constantly see that on there. You got some advertisements here for other Free League products, of course. Which, to be honest, if they're anything like this, I will probably be checking out more Free League. Now, I know Omega if you've been following that Walking Dead that I've been on, he does a lot of Free League stuff on his channel as well. So if you're interested in that, he's definitely the one to go to. I know that he does some Twilight 2000, I believe, and I know he's done Alien as well. So definitely check him out if you're interested in that. Let's see what else we've got in here. Let's see. Oh, come on out. Ooh, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. All right. We have some character sheets. So these are the character sheets that go along with the starting adventure. So that is the Wolf's Den. We did run that in my group, but we did not do it on stream. It's very interesting, and it's a really nice introduction into this system if you want to take a chance and look up that starter set. Let's see. Oh, and this must be some of the Kickstarter stuff that we got, some of the stretch goals. We have some characters built up from the show. So let's see what we got. We've got Carol. So we have a nice Carol sheet. On the back, it has their stats and everything. We've got Glenn. We've got Michonne. And there is a specific feat, Pet Keeper, that she has to have because I know that it was based completely on her. And looks like the last one we have is Gabriel. Now, interesting choices. I think these are all great choices. I think they're great characters, and I think it's nice to have. They all fit into a archetype really well as well, because Gabriel, of course, is a preacher. Michonne, like I said, she already has a complete feat built after her. Interesting, some of the characters they didn't. I mean, of course, Rick. I think everyone was maybe expecting Rick, but didn't get Rick. Shane would have been interesting. Negan would have been great. Come on, no Negan. Are you kidding me? I would have liked Maggie as well. Oh, and then we have this giant map of northeast Georgia. How big does this get? Oh, look. Oh, and then on the back we got Southwest Virginia. Look at that. If you're from those areas, you probably don't need this. I'm not, so that's going to come in handy. And then we've got some nice fold-out maps. Oh, man. Nice fold-out maps that go along with the Wolf's Den. So this in particular is one of the little towns you come up to in the Wolf's Den starter. So it's nice, especially if you're running this game in person. These are really nice to have. Another spoiler from the Wolf's Den. And then let's see what else we got here. 2 more books. So we've got a survival mode scenario. This is the Wolf's Den that I've been talking about. So this is the actual module if you want to play that. So this has all of the information that you'll need as the game master to run this, and specific tables for that as well. And then this just says rules. So I'm guessing it's a pared down version of the core rulebook. It definitely seems to be, yeah, pared down. So I'm guessing rules minus a bunch of the tables, some of the adventures in there, because I believe the core rulebook has an additional adventure, Golden Ambulance, which I haven't run yet. But I do think that it has something in here. But yeah, so this just looks like, yeah, right here. Man, I went right to that. So this just looks like a pared down version of this. Probably something good to take with you if you're doing, if you're going to be running this starter set. This is probably something you could pass around the table if people needed it. You know, you could keep your nice book to yourself and use it for reference while still having a guide for them, without making them buy their own book and anything like that. So, yeah, that's it. Got some of this I can pop now. But very satisfied with this game, this Kickstarter, everything that I've seen so far. Like I said, I am playing in an ongoing campaign. It's been great. This game is very deadly and very reminiscent of the show itself. So if you are a fan of The Walking Dead, this game is definitely for you. If you're a fan of rules light type games and just, you know, zombie genre in general, I think this game is for you also. It's very good. It's very easy to pick up, easy to understand. There's not, it's a complete D6 system. So while you have specific stress dies and things like this, you don't need them. You know, you can play this just with any 2 sets of D6 dice that you can just tell apart. The way that my group was doing it was pips and numbers. You know, they were using pips for stress, numbers for non. It's really easy to kind of put that together. It's really easy to run, I think, because of the rules light nature of the game itself. It's one of the easiest games I've been able to pick up and play. And, you know, a lot of the game is determined by these giant tables, right? So it takes a little bit away from the GM having to make decisions about how bad things get for the characters. You know, with the walker attack table and things like that, you can roll here, and it kind of helps guide you through that. And, you know, when someone ends up inevitably dying, you don't have to feel as bad. It was a table that did it. The game is incredibly deadly as per design. I mean, the intention is that people will not make it all the way through a campaign. And the survival mode scenarios specifically, those are typically designed to tie into the show in some manner, and the Wolves Den does that by tying into the Wolves, the pack from the AMC show. So, yeah, give this a check out. This was the Kickstarter opening, the box opening that I got for all the physical products that I ordered. I think I got most of the stuff. I don't remember if there was any other physical things that I didn't order just based on my price point. I do not know when this is coming out, like, commercially, like when it's supposed to be available in stores or anything like that. So as far as I know, Kickstarter or late pledges and things were the only way to get this at the moment. I'm sure it will be coming out eventually. In the meantime, if you're wanting to dive a little bit more into this game, I do have on the YouTube channel a series called The Crawling Dead, which goes through some of the basic rules. That'll teach you about dice mechanics. It'll teach you about you know, character creation and things like that, your attributes, your skills. If you want to see it in action, I definitely recommend Omega Ohms. You can get to his channel. I've got links to it in the bottom of my channel. I definitely recommend checking that out. We've got 4 episodes. I'm playing Senator Clarence Bennett, a not so nice ex-U.S. senator on that show, and he's doing an amazing job running that. If you want to see me play this game as a DM or GM, we did a Halloween special with the cast of Kupo Quest, so that is also on here. So just look up the Wolfkin's Tabletop Halloween special. It was the Walking Dead Halloween special. It was a lot of fun. Nice one-shot, shows off just how deadly the game can be while also weaving in what makes The Walking Dead so interesting, a little bit of inter-character drama and things like that. But yeah, so that was it. That was my quick little unboxing of the things that I got from the Walking Dead Kickstarter. I think the GM screen's probably my favorite thing. I love this screen. I'm a huge GM screen nerd. I love screens. I try to get a screen that's kind of tailored to the adventure I'm running. even though I don't get to run as many in-person games anymore. But it's always one of my favorite things to get a nice GM screen that kind of helps set the mood at the table. But that was it. So everybody, if you're interested again, check out those places. This is the Walking Dead Universal role-playing game from Free League Publishing, one of my new favorite systems for sure, and you will definitely be seeing more content of this coming from me in the near future. Until then, we'll see you next time.